Hello everyone, my name is Veritas and welcome back to Division. Now, there's a Let's Glitch video coming out tomorrow afternoon, so I figured I'd show you the contents of what was going on in this one. This is the General Assembly farm. The General Assembly farm is, in my opinion, the best way in the game currently to farm named bosses. And if this doesn't get fixed before 1.1, the Incursions update, this is going to be the best possible way in the game, and the safest possible way in the game to get high-end loot drops for crafting or what have you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is roll glitch through this gate over here. There we go. Okay, so that's how it's done. It takes a couple attempts sometimes. Sometimes you get it down easily the first try. Sometimes it takes 46 attempts. But it's actually pretty quick once you get it down. I don't know why that time took me so long. But the second thing you're going to want to do is have your mobile cover. Some people will say, oh, just stand back here and do this crap. I just like to stand against this wall and then just easily line it up and just bring it forward and boom, drop it. There, it's done. You know, perpendicular with the wall. And slide right in. That's the second gate. Now you're in the area where you fight Bliss, but there's no Bliss right now, so that's good. So this is basically, you're skipping the first, I would say, 60% of the mission. Honestly, I think it's 60% of the mission. Some people, I fucking don't know. The next thing you're going to want to do is do the same thing here. This one's a lot easier, because you're only rolling forward, you're not rolling at an angle. So again, wall breach right there. Head up the escalators, and the next thing you're going to want to do is head to the Echo Room. Nothing's going to have spawned yet because you still haven't taken the explosives. And the interesting thing is, this one doesn't behave like the Police Academy. This glitch doesn't, really behave like the previous ones, because it actually stacks objectives. If you don't know what I mean by that, you'll see after I activate the Echo. Because in the previous ones, when you activate the Echo in the Police Academy, it kind of skips the mission forward to the Echo. And then it's like, survive. This one, you'll see it stacks objectives, so now I still have take the explosives, and I have reach General Assembly. So it's weird. It makes the game behave a little funky. And you'll see, if you kind of force the game to be a shit, you'll see later on, tomorrow in the Let's Glitch video, if you happen to want to subscribe today and go watch it tomorrow, you'll see what happens if you kind of stack the game to the point where it doesn't want to behave anymore. But I was also doing this farming method wrong, so that could have been part of it. But so you'll see here that you basically run through the mission to this point. So you are now at the first named boss in the thing after, I don't know, 2 minutes maybe to get here? The most time you're going to spend in this mission is getting to these points and then, killing things, obviously. But other than that, you're not going to have a lot of time spent, wandering through enemies that don't really matter. I really wish enemies in this game wouldn't hide and cover for 45 minutes. That's always frustrating. But here you go, first name boss right there. That's going to drop a guaranteed high end on hard mode after the patch comes out, because these are level 30 enemies, and it's, level 30 enemies and higher that are named will drop high ends guaranteed. So there's your first high-end drop post-patch, if this still exists. The only thing I can think of that they would change is if they finally just took mobile cover out of the damn game. This is important. Leave these enemies alive, because there's a part later in this farm that can glitch and cause the whole thing to be fucked. When I was doing this farming method, I didn't leave those guys alive. I actually tend to like getting killed by them, and then, because they'll chase you into General Assembly, so I like actually getting killed by them and then letting the thing respawn me. It keeps them alive behind me, and then I can farm this room without them chasing me. Some people don't have the issue of them chasing you into General Assembly. I tend to always have the issue of them chasing me into the General Assembly. So if you want to just play it safe, go ahead and just have them kill you once you got up top of the staircase. You can pretty much just do whatever you want. The main points of this is just leave that room alive downstairs. The rest of this you can pretty much do however you want. This entire farm is just, roll breach 2 doors, use mobile cover on one of them, and then, leave that room alive. And the rest of it, you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want. Before, I was not killing Bliss. I was just getting to this room, killing this named boss, and then reloading the mission, which I think actually kind of fucks your game up a little bit. You'll see in that video tomorrow if you're curious. But it stacks it does something to your game, and eventually it caused a lot of things to break. There was a lot of panic that occurred, but this is pretty much the farming route that I've been using recently, because it is so quick. especially after 1.1, when named enemies that are level 30 or higher will guaranteed drop high ends. Even if they're not good, you can still, just play the numbers game. If you, get 10 of them, at least one of them might be decent. But this is definitely the fastest way, and it won't be dangerous like the Dark Zone. So if you're someone who doesn't particularly like the Dark Zone, doesn't have a friend to, a buddy to play with in the Dark Zone or something, and you want to, get a bunch of high ends, well, this is probably going to be your best bet for high ends. So things like that. But there's your second boss. Go ahead and grab that. It's also good Phoenix credit farm. These guys always give 1 to 3. But you're going to want to go ahead and continue on. But sometimes this mission does glitch. There is a point where it can cause an issue, and that's why we leave the room behind us alive. The room downstairs needs to stay alive just in case that does happen. This JTF officer outside here can freeze in his spawn. It can come to the point where they don't walk outside the door. So if that happens, you do want to go downstairs and get killed. It'll reset the checkpoint, and he'll fucking move. So there's a chance he won't move here. There's a chance he will. We don't know. So let's just see if this works. So we have neutralized the command, and they didn't break. So sometimes these guys will just stand in that hallway and do nothing. If that's the case, you have to run downstairs, get killed by the enemies, and then you can, proceed on the checkpoint. Sometimes it glitches, sometimes it doesn't. I noticed that since I've been leaving the room downstairs alive, they haven't broken since then. And when I was killing that room, they did break. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't think high ends can drop from Bliss himself. But if you want to go ahead and try it, you can kill Bliss here, and then you can fight Bliss, and then the mission's over. So you basically skip the first 60% of the mission. I'm not going to bother killing Bliss for this video because, it's a Bliss fight. It's boring. But that's how you do it. It's pretty quick. Just once you wall breach the first gate's the hardest part because it is an angle and it's weird. I rarely have that much trouble with it, but, like they say, once you're, trying to show off, you can't do a damn thing. So that was it's just fucking roll, just practice and it's fine. There's nothing fancy about it. It's literally just swapping cover and then rolling through the gate. And apparently your character model doesn't exist when you do that, so that's how you can go through walls. I don't fucking know. You think that they do this shit. I don't know, but playtesting is dead. Regardless, so that's how you do it. That's how you farm Bliss in the fastest way possible. Farming those named enemies is always kind of nice. But, yeah, that's the fucking General Assembly farm, and you'll see pieces of it tomorrow in the Let's Glitch video. So I wanted to make this today to be like, this is what's actually going on. This is what I was trying to do in the video tomorrow. But, obviously it didn't happen because reasons. But, yeah, so that's how you kill Bliss. I kind of wish he was dead, because he's, being a dick. He's being a dick. There we go. Says he wasn't going to show Bliss fight, proceeds to talk and show Bliss fight. I'm sorry. But that's it. I don't think he even drops high ends, but, there's a chance. I don't think anyone's ever seen a high end drop from him. There's a good thing. If you've seen a high end drop from Bliss, leave a comment below. But hopefully this doesn't get fixed before 1.1, because this is going to be the best possible way to get high ends. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is assisting you in farming faster or whatever, go ahead and, do the thing. It's YouTube, so stuff. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, everything much appreciated. And, yeah, till the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Salute.